You have wireless or what? This side. Oh, then I'm giving you wireless if I have. Give me. How about now?
Okay. Okay, ticket number 9, Kota Finance. Okay, hello, Mr. Jackson, I think we're to Kota Finance.
Oh, son. Down. A very good afternoon, Africa. We now have the quarterfinals upon us as early as the afternoon of day number 4. Please give me a yes, you can pick the audio of this video. Once again, Africa, kindly give me the thumbs up in case you can pick the audio of this video feed. Then we proceed with the quality resolution of audio and video in its current state.
Sorry, I'm talking.
You're moving man. Yes.
You don't see my keys. My key.
All right, Africa, welcome to one of the bigger games of the competition, when the guy that many think is the tournament favorite is taking on one of two representatives of the host nation. It doesn't get any better than that. It is the second time in a big competition in as many years that SEIF Hamad, one of Tanzania's finest, and CEASER Chandiga from Uganda are facing off as early as the quarterfinals. This is the news now. The first time out that this happened was just exactly 2 years ago at Mchana Pub and Grill, the quarterfinals of the Grand Mchana Open Championship. Who did expect SEIF Hamad to reach the final? Not so many people. His opponent in the quarterfinals was CEASER Chandiga. That match was a race to 9 by the elapse of the timed match. SEIF was leading by 7 frames to 5. There he made it to the semi-final, which he also won, losing out in the final to CEASER's international teammate Ibrahim Sejemba. This time out, CEASER will be having chance to basic revenge, but before then, SEIF is having a first 1 frame lead. To present you this audio My name is Simon Peter Chobe on behalf of all the platforms that are streaming this match and sharing this audio. My YouTube channel, Break and Finish Live, the Key Pixels Photography YouTube channel, Channel Pool Club YouTube channel, and Samz Pools TZ Facebook channel, sharing the same audio of the same exact video. Yes, I am also streaming another match in a second quarter final between the Ugandan Ibrahim Sejemba and the Tanzanian Jackson Steven. In that one, no frame has been won yet. The players are still drawing 0-0. In this one, Saif Hamad is leading by 1-0 against Caesar Chandigarh. Live commentary resuming shortly. The time allocated for the match is not more than 1 hour and 45 minutes, as announced by the tournament's Master of Ceremonies, Ismail Kalibala from Uganda, also working hand in hand with Kenya's tournament director, Martin Kihato, together with the organizers, Q Masters, just to ensure that the rest of the continent do have a quality event that they can enjoy right at the venue in their hundreds and right in their homes in their thousands. 1-1 between CEASER and SEIF. The Ugandan Scorpion breaking frame number 2, sinking in 2 yellow balls and a relatively very good split of the balls, most especially the yellows. He surely will be going for the yellows because he has one in sight for a pot. That yellow ball at the corner pocket, the bottom right. Portable with sharp cut though. Yes, he needs a little bit of right spin on the cue ball because he needs it to move towards the top end of the table of 1 or 2 or 3 cushions. He may not have intended the white ball to be played into the blue, but he will be okay because he still has the ball he can pot. That yellow ball at closest, the one closest to the corner pocket, top end of the table, sinks it in with backspin, having pretty much accurate white for 2 other yellows, also portable. With his next shot, him natural white for the second yellow, which he also wants to put to the same corner pocket top of the screen, white bouncing off the cushion, moving into perfect space. He will play top spin, white ball off the top cushion, moving back close can be to the black as Caesar aims for the black to lead for the first time in the match and lead by break and finish. Caesar 2, SEIF 1, rest to 11. And while it's Dorin Katsime, thank you for watching. Advising that the blue balls were better in the yellows, and with one visit of the table, frame number 4 to be broken by SEIF. There is an all Zambian quarter final between the young born of them into the semi-finals, most likely Kelvin. There is also the giant player in red.
Okay, we have the quarterfinals for the national table, and can we reporting really the young is one. Oh, it's a very intense game. It's one way.
At times, the network of the press can mean to disturb. I was actually restarting the live video of the match between Jackson Steven and Ibrahim Sejemba. It's again back and running. It's still frame number 1 being played in that one. Of course, 0-0. So on both of my streams, it is Uganda versus Tanzania in neutral. We'll want one to the semi-finals. A Tanzanian supporter will want both SEIF and Jackson. A Ugandan supporter will want both Ibra and CEASER. Here is the best of them Ugandan players today. Also, without a shadow of a doubt, the best of them Ugandan players in the history of the game. CEASER Chandiga aiming for left on the table, potting on target with stop effect on the white. He will want to play top spin while following the blue off, make it realistic that he can take CEASER out. Can comp again in the quarterfinals. This time, SEIF Hamad being sorry for the Tanzanian viewers, you missed the finishing touch of SEIF because the network has buffered just a little. But now it looks okay, and I will say perfectly okay. At least there is a solution with a switch of network with there's no better. It's green. Even here green. Sorry for those who missed SEIF's finishing touch on frame number 4. He does have a relatively good history against Ugandan players. SEIF Hamad, I'll shortly be at that at the start of last year, he was one of 3 Tanzanian players who visited Kitale in Western Kenya in a competition that was organized in the area by the Senator Alan Chesang. I do remember that in the quarterfinals of that event, there was only one Kenyan player and one Tanzanian player, SEIF. Other Tanzanians like Amadeus, who were defeated in earlier rounds both by Ugandan players. What I also remember is that being the last man standing, he beat all the Ugandans, including Glorious and Ian and Lawrence in the quarters, semis, and finals, respectively, for him to lift that comp. That without him would have been dominated by Ugandans. Took positions number 2, 3, and 4. It was just 1 year after he had defeated this Ugandan is taking on in Kenya, the same country, this time around in the Grand Bucha. He has a chance to extend his dominance over Ugandan players. Not so dominant in the end of the day, because again, last year he did travel to Uganda, representing Tanzania in the Super 8-man Africa competition of the ATA, alongside players from Zambia, Kenya, South Africa. SEIF did not play past first round. However, he did have many matches against Ugandan players, losing out to Dog City in Uganda, Ibrahim Kayanja. Also losing out to non-Ugandan players in Uganda, most notably Malvan Mukwanza and Jeremiah Naido. Not a very good tour of Uganda it was. It took him some time to play back to his best. Nowadays, for those that have been watching him in the recent past, we are back to seeing the best that SEIF Hamad has to offer. But this time, there is an unfortunate contact between his cue ball and CEASER's yellow, to the effect that SEIF has scratched, granting CEASER the very much needed free shot, which will probably allow him open up his yellow frame and then probably go for it, finish the frame after 5 frames of play. You are witnessing African Pool Plus. The quarterfinals are upon us of the CEASER International Pool Carnival. We are at CEASER Pool Arena, Dar es Salaam, the capital city of the East African nation of Tanzania, right at the coast here at Port Dar es Salaam, the very last edge of Africa. From where we are, if you are strong enough, you could throw a stone into the water, and from some distance, if you are standing at an elevated angle, you can also see Zanzibar. Now Zanzibar will be the destination of one of these players that reaches the semi-finals, because the top 4 will be given a treat by the organizers and all expenses 2 days in Dar es Salaam, in Zanzibar. The scorpion pattern is guiding him to another frame being 1. You would think that he will want to put yellow, corner pocket left, black, corner pocket right, for him to lead after an excellently executed frame pattern. CEASER 3 and SEIF 2. Let me see the other one with Facebook. Let's see another one. You do that one.
What's one of this?
This, I just mixed with what we got. How challenging it can be. Taking care of this stream, that's communicating with this one and that one, that one.
Also for Francis.
Francis, Samson, Chan.
They're all comments.
That's why you see all these microphones. In the meantime, we had lost the audio feed. For those who are watching on Kipixel's Photography YouTube channel, I believe that you are now picking the audio. Give the page a thumbs up if you're watching on Kipixel's Photography. The difference between winning and losing for top-class players sometimes can really mean to be very minimal. Had that yellow ball gone in slightly, having been moved rightwards by about half a centimeter, maybe half a millimeter, SEIF would have won the frame already. To play snooker seems not to have fully paid. The presentation was to have cue ball at the extreme top left of the table. SEIF probably has chance to put the yellow, maybe direct, maybe off the cushion. Calls for power and sinks it in. While the cue ball is in space. Aiming for black to the center pocket. Oh no. And then Tanzanian could very easily be gifting another frame away to the Scorpion. That was a real chance for him to take the, and he has the crowd too. He has the benefit of it, his own home table to himself. He has the atmosphere to himself. One thing I really love about Tanzanian crowd is that while they are at home, they are allowing peace to prevail. Race to 11. Guys, sometimes those glitches in the internet, if I have learned how to get a solution for them. It was way worse yesterday, but with the change of gadget for the YouTube stream, yes, there is a solution. The Facebook stream is also okay, not showing any signs of breaking up. Check microphone check. Francis. Your cable is long. Use cable. You don't stand there. August, let's show one up. Can reach it. Sure, come on, easy. Again, we sometimes get these internet glitches which affect time out video. Just watching on Keypixel's photography, kindly give a thumbs up just in case audio feed of the video is back. What is also back is SEIF Hamad, because yes, he has just pulled another one back. It is always critical when you're playing against Caesar not to let him have a big lead. Sometimes the lead becomes insurmountable. He turns himself into some kind of beast when his lead grows bigger. Yes, to reach this level, SEIF did beat the Ugandan Hazard, if I'm not mistaken, by 11 frames to should be 9, and then Caesar did beat his South African the other Ugandan, Ibra Sejemba, is leading by 2 frames to nil against another Tanzanian, Samuel Jackson, who, by the way, was also part of the Tanzanian team that did tour of Uganda 2 years ago. Shooting out in this competition of the very best players on the African continent. We are on day number 4. We are shooting out in the round of last 8. The first player to frames 1 will be into the semi-finals. The loser will drop. The fact that both of these players have gotten their teams already, teams event, would now mean that the loser of Tanzanian competition once more than 1 year, not more than 1 year. I'm joking. It is just more than 7 months because it was as ago as December last year at Mchana Pub and Grill Grand Mchana. He has also won 2 mini African comps. It is since then organized in Kenya, in Eldoret, and right here 4 days ago, respectively, winning them quite convincingly. But this is what him to Tanzania in the first place. This Scorpion putting the last blue, spinning the white ball backwards. He wants to put black to the center pocket on the right, making light work of shots that are supposed to be tricky. Going for gold, becoming a beast on the table, unleashing a beast into the home play. SEIF gets a timeout and is permitted by the umpire. After 10 frames, 3 and CEASER Chadiga 7. The stream will remain on. Live commentary will resume with the resumption of play in 3 minutes. Don't even need to charge them. Wireless is just more modern. The audio is okay. You have a sophisticated microphone for so many dollars. I now get it. Ilikuwa inakataa kucheza lakini nilirudisha tu. Kama ndio nilipata hata watu wameondoka wote. Nilikuwa zunguka. Acha nikueleze. Unaona ile ruta
haitaki pawe na watu wengi. Na watu wakizunguka, lakini ukielekea mahali kama pale juu, jaribu kuelekea juu mahali haifungi, itakuwa sawa, utasubiri. Uko ni mbali, yaka tu mahali juu. Network. Kitu ukienda juu itakuwa tu sawa.
Naona ni nyingi sana.
Ndio. Internet unaweka juu.